Welcome, Namaskar, Adab, Sastriyakal. God bless you to all of you on behalf of Kanan.co. At the outset, I, Trudip Thakkar, welcome you all for this amazing podcast series that will change your life. And in today's podcast, we have a Larissa Strong with us. So, ma'am, thank you very much for spending your most valuable time and sharing this podcast with me. It's a great pleasure for me.
The pleasure is mine. Thank you so much for welcoming me.
Your name is very identical and very unique. So what is the meaning of your name, ma'am?
Yeah, Larissa is a Ukrainian name. My grandparents came from Ukraine to Canada and settled here. So it doesn't have any specific meaning in Ukrainian, but if you say it in Spanish, like two words, La Risa, it means the laughter.
Okay, so it's Larissa.
That's right.
Larissa.
You got it.
Okay. So, ma'am, first tell something about the College of Rockies, because the location is very identical. If we are talking about the College of Rockies, it's between the Rocky Mountains or something. What is this?
Yeah, College of the Rockies is exactly that, located in the Rocky Mountains. It's a very special part of the world. The entire community is circled by mountains. Right now they're snow-capped and it's so beautiful.
Yeah.
It takes my breath away. There's some mornings when I'm driving onto campus and there's one particular mountain and the light is hitting it. And I think how lucky I am to live in this place. It is truly a special place and it's very Canadian. Like when you think about Canada, the fresh air and the tall trees is exactly that.
Okay. And what are some of the high demand program offered by College of Rockies?
Sure. So we have several programs that are high demand and that are also postgraduate work permit eligible. We have Early Childhood Educator, which is a great program for students who are passionate about children. It's not an easy program. It's not just playing with kids. It's a lot of work and you must be passionate about kids to be successful. We also have Computer Information Systems Technology, 2-year diploma program for those students who are interested in computers. We also have an Associate of Science Environmental Sciences program that is PGWP eligible for students who want to learn more about green technologies and how the environment works. It has an opportunity to stop out after 2 years, or students can continue on to complete a degree at a British Columbia university.
Okay, so it's a kind of a university transfer program?
Exactly, yes, an associate degree. So 2 years with College of the Rockies, 2 years at another university in British Columbia.
Wow. So those students who are looking for the bachelor's degree program.
Yes.
So because in the University of British Columbia, they have to pay a lot of money.
Yes.
Right. So instead of paying that much of money in University of British Columbia, they can opt for the 2 years program in College of Rockies and then another 2 years in the University of British Columbia.
Yes, in any of the universities in British Columbia. It's a very special agreement in the province of British Columbia that we have, that students do 2 years at college, they earn their 60 credits, and then they can take those 60 credits and start their 3rd year of their bachelor's degree. So they can look at other universities like Thompson River University, Vancouver Island, Capilano, or University of Fraser Valley. We have great connections with those universities, and the process is almost seamless. Students just have to meet with an education advisor who will guide them through the process. We have regulated immigration advisors on campus to help them with the study permit part of the process.
Wow.
Yeah, and so it's a fantastic opportunity for students. We also have a Bachelor of Business Administration at College of the Rockies that focuses on sustainability. It's very unique, really looking at the United Nations Sustainability Development Goals. Wow. And so that gets embedded into all of the curriculum. It teaches students how to do business in a sustainable way. So it's not just your standard business degree. You have an extra level of expertise around sustainability.
So the College of Rockies is situated near the Rocky Mountain.
Yes.
And it's a tourist destination.
It is.
Right.
Yeah, it's very popular,
for winter sports
like skiing and snowshoeing. But then it's also a very popular summer destination. Believe it or not, it gets very warm in the Rocky Mountains. And so people like to come to our beautiful lakes.
Okay.
We love taking students to learn how to ski.
Okay.
We have a community forest that backs onto our campus. So it's a forest that's owned by the community and protected by the community.
Wow.
And so we teach students how to enjoy the forest.
Hmm.
It's a great way to have a quality of life with a quality education. We want students to include nature as part of their lifestyle at College of the Rockies. It's healthy. It grounds students. It gets them balanced and focused on their studies, but it's also a great place to have fun and build memories. These are young people who are coming to us. We want them to have some fun and have a really memorable experience while they're at College of the Rockies.
Correct, man. So most of the Indian students and parents are worried about the part-time job opportunities.
Mhm.
So is there any part-time job opportunities available in nearby areas if any of the student enroll for the College of Rockies?
Absolutely. So Cranbrook is the largest city surrounded by a lot of smaller cities,
Okay.
towns. And so everybody who wants to do grocery shopping or do any other shopping or go to a restaurant or get services has to come to Cranbrook, which means
Okay.
we've got all the stores,
Yes.
all the restaurants. And so there's lots of jobs for students. Typically, it is not a problem for students to find a job. We also have employment opportunities on campus, whether it's working in our library, in our on-campus residence, or even in the international office.
Okay, great. The biggest question that most of the students and parents are worried about is the cost of living and accommodation. So
Mhm.
how College of Rockies helps student in accommodation as well as what is the cost of living if student are staying nearby?
Yeah. Well, studying abroad is expensive. It's
Yeah.
not cheap. And so people need to plan their budget very carefully.
Yes.
Smaller communities like ours, the cost of living is lower.
Yes.
And so in the city, it's very expensive. Rent prices are very expensive. It's much more manageable in the smaller towns.
Yes.
Our tuition prices are a little bit lower because we're smaller. And so it's not as expensive for us to run the college. So we don't charge students as much. We want to create accessibility so as many students can get education as possible. We also have on-campus housing available for students.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Wow.
So they look like ski chalets.
Okay.
Students have private rooms and private bathrooms,
Okay.
and then they share the kitchen and a living space, so like with the TV and couches, with 4 or 5 other students. It's not big groups of students together, but it's very comfortable. It's 1-minute commute from the on-campus housing to classes.
Classes, yeah.
So you'll never be late for class. And the price is very reasonable. It ranges between $580 and $650 CAD per month.
Per month.
Per month.
Wow.
Yeah, not bad at all.
Absolutely. For the private room, and
Yes.
it will cost you just a 650. It means
Yeah.
nothing. Even in Vancouver,
Oh,
it's very difficult to get even a basement apartment on
Yeah.
a sharing basis.
exactly. Yeah, no, and ours is, you look out your window, there's a snow-covered mountain, or you look that way, there's the community forest. Every room has heating and air conditioning. Yeah, it's a really lovely place to work. And they do fun things with the students as well. So they'll do activities to make sure you feel like you were part of the community. And they have advisors there. So if students are struggling, you're feeling homesick and they need to talk to somebody, there's senior students there that are there to help.
Okay. Or is there any mental health support service available at the College of Rockies?
Absolutely. We
Yeah.
take mental health very seriously.
Okay.
There's no taboo around taking care of your mental health. So right from the moment of orientation, we start having conversations about mental health. And so we want to promote a very healthy campus, both physically that you're active, but also mentally that students feel like they're supported. We have a wonderful international student advisor who's also immigration licensed. She's there to support students as they navigate the transition to living and learning in Canada. And then we have counselors available as well. So if students are having an extra hard time, there's counselors available. Students have a health insurance that they can call or text somebody, and they can even communicate in their home language. so that they can feel comfortable. Because sometimes when you're trying to communicate big emotions in another language, it can be hard. So there's counselors available that can communicate in their own language.
Wow. So
Yeah.
if the Indian student is, so you have a counselor who
It's through a service that we
Service
have
that
through an
you are-
insurance
okay.
company. And so students, maybe they don't feel like they want to talk. Sometimes it's
Okay.
hard to express it,
absolutely,
but they can
absolutely.
text it.
Okay.
But if they feel like they want to talk, they can do that as well. It's available 24/7.
Wow. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, so being a student, my concern is exciting campus life. So, what kind of excitement is offered by the College of Rockies? What kind of sports activities and other clubs are running by the College of Rockies?
Yeah, good. I'm glad you asked. We just finished celebrating Holi.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so we had a lot of fun with colors. Not just the students having fun, the staff and the instructors, even the president of the college was
Okay.
covered in colors, and he was having an amazing time. And there was music pumping and amazing food. It was great fun. So we celebrate the important holidays from students around the world, whether
Yes.
it's Holi or Diwali, Lunar New Year, Black History Month, Halloween and Christmas.
Wow.
We go a little bit over the top for Halloween and
Okay.
Christmas. We have a fully equipped gym, and during the day, students can come in and we have pickup sports so they can play basketball, volleyball, badminton, pickleball. There's equipment that they can rent. We're just purchasing a new set of cricket clubs,
Okay,
so
yeah.
the students can play cricket. We have a very active volleyball team, both men's and women, and like the entire community comes out. All of a sudden, everybody from town shows up when there's one of these big games, and it's like huge excitement and very exciting. Our men's team just won the provincial bronze medal, so everybody's very
Wow.
excited about it. So there's always things happening on campus. We work very hard to make sure that students are comfortable and they feel like they belong when they come to College of the Rockies. It's a nice feeling that, they feel like they're part of a community. And we do it because it's nice, but we also do it because we know that students who feel like they belong are better academically. They're not worried about, oh, how am I going to make friends? What am I going to do? They know that they have friends. It also reduces the risk that young people might experience when they're living away from home, that maybe there's a bad boyfriend or maybe somebody's not treating them well. They're not alone. They have the support of the campus. They have the support of the community, so they can feel more secure and less vulnerable to the bad things that might happen.
Okay. And another concern as an international student, that after completing my study, when I'm entering into the job market, so it's very difficult for me because in India, the culture is completely different.
Yeah.
Whereas in Canada, they require the LinkedIn profile and they need a cover letter in specific format and resume in specific format.
Yeah.
So how the College of Rockies helps student in preparing all these things from campus to corporate?
Yeah, no, great question. It's something I'm particularly passionate about. Is yes, we are going to provide a great education, but we also want to support you in achieving your goals. And if one of your goals is working in Canada, there are certain things.
Yeah.
A Canadian resume is very specific. The average employer will spend less than 45 seconds looking at a resume. So it has to be perfect.
45 seconds.
45 seconds.
Oh.
And so it has to be exactly perfect. And so we will work with the students to make sure they have a perfect resume, to make sure that they have a cover letter that makes sense, to have a LinkedIn profile that makes sense. We're actually organizing that. We're going to do a workshop on how to build your LinkedIn profile. And then we're going to hire a photographer to do the headshots for students so that they look professional.
Okay.
We also have a job fair on campus. This happened just last month. And we had over 70 employers come on campus and looking for students who want to do summer jobs and careers. They were hiring. So there are great opportunities available.
Okay. Is there any co-op programs available in College of Rockies?
There certainly are. And we're working to make sure that there are work integrated learning opportunities in every one of our programs. So whether it's co-op, internship, practicum. There will be something that students will have real life experience on.
Another questions, is there any scholarship or financial aid available for the students?
Yeah.
Because being an Indian, they are always concerned about the scholarship as well as financial aid.
Right. And we don't have large scholarships because we keep our tuition low.
Tuition fees low, yeah.
That's what we do. Other larger schools will have much higher tuition costs.
Yeah.
And then they say, oh, here's a scholarship, but our tuition's $40,000.
No.
So we do have some scholarships that are specific for students who work with Kanan. So students who are at the fair and talk to one of the counselors will be able to access it. We have 2 scholarships right now of 1,500 CAD for students who are interested in computer information systems technology and the environmental science program. So students are encouraged to come to the fair, talk to the counselors at Kanan. They know our college very well, and they'll be able to give you great advice. If it's the right fit, hey, that's what's important to us, is that students find the right fit. If it's not us, if you don't want to study in a small city, you don't want a small school, that's fine. If you want to go to the big city and go to a bigger school, that might be what you prefer. It's important that students make the right decision, and Kanan consultants will help students with that decision.
Okay.
If the idea of being in a classroom with, around 16 other students, if the idea that the instructor knows your name, if the idea is that you tell the instructor what your goals are and they can help you achieve them, if that's the kind of education that students are interested in, College of the Rockies is a great opportunity.
Great option, yeah.
Now, if you want to sit in a classroom with 300 students and sleep in the back row, you can do that at other schools. Maybe College of the Rockies is the best fit. But yeah, for a real quality, personalized education, give us a thought.
That too in affordable cost.
That with affordable cost, quality of life with quality of education, lots of opportunities for employment, on-campus housing at a reasonable cost, and an international office that cares very deeply for their students.
And surrounded by the Rocky Mountains.
And surrounded by the beautiful Rocky Mountains. There's something called alpine glow, and it's when the light hits the snow on the top of the mountains, and they just turn this incredible color, and it takes your breath away.
Yeah.
I hope that everyone, whether you come to College of the Rockies or not, I hope that everyone has that opportunity to experience the alpine glow of the Rocky Mountains.
Okay. Great, ma'am. So thank you very much for spending your most valuable time with us. And viewers, if you have any questions, any query, any suggestion, then you can write down in the comment section. And we have 600 plus employees always ready to help you. We will answer all of your questions. So again, thank you very much for spending your most valuable time, and all the very best for your bright and enlightened future. Thank you very much.